I think like the one Asian stereotype that I live up to the best is what's it called? I've lost count. I play a lot of instruments. My parents made me do like music lessons and whatnot when I was young. So I can play flute super well. I can play violin. I can play viola. I can play cello. I can play piano. I'm learning how to play guitar and bass right now. I'm really good at clarinet, or at least I used to be really good at clarinet. I haven't practiced in a lot of years. And I can also play soprano and alto saxophone as well. The one thing that I can't play, I really, really want to learn how to play drums. I just don't have the time for it. Bro said Nihongo jozu. それは crazy だよ. Crazy だよ, huh? Something rap. She's really good at the blowing instruments. That's wild, man. I got something you can play with. Oh, is it a drum set? Is it a drum set? Are you fluent in Japanese? Kinda. Okay, let me explain. Let me explain my Japanese skills real quick. Okay, my mom is Japanese. My dad is American. You can guess how that happened. You can probably take a wild guess as to how I was born. I was born in Tokyo. However, I was an American citizen when I was born, and both of my parents speak English. Like my dad speaks English fluently, but my dad is also from France. So I grew up also speaking French and English and Japanese. So my French was super, super broken until I took classes in high school. And me and my sister had both been learning English from birth. And then also because I was growing up in Japan, I had to know how to speak Japanese. So I speak Japanese really, really good, like in most cases. However, what happens is when you're young and when you speak a language, like only when you're young, and then you grow up and you move to another country and you don't speak that language anymore, what happens is that your brain starts to revert and like convert itself to the language that you do use on a daily basis, which for me right now is English. So over the years, my Japanese has gotten kind of worse, but also the main problem, like the really, really big problem, is that I stopped like living in Japan when I was super young, right? So then what happens to me is that I don't know like words and stuff that I should know because I stopped developing like linguistically when I was young. And so I've had people tell me that I sound like a child when I talk. I've had people tell me that I sound like a fucking child when I talk. So yeah, that's about where I am. That's about where I'm at. Just watch Japanese anime with English subtitles. If I watch like anime and stuff, I can understand everything. I don't need subtitles. Or if I'm like listening to a song, I can understand all the words. I don't need subtitles. But when I'm talking, I talk like a fucking elementary schooler. Yes, something that had to think is sort of the prime subby.